Welcome to the Friday edition of Tech Stocks Daily, where we stir up your weekend vibes with the juiciest tech tidbits. Today we're all eyes on Apple, teasing our cravings with mysterious AppleTV Plus announcements, including whispers of a free preview weekend and possibly an ad-supported plan. Imagine the binge-watching possibilities. Meanwhile, Apple's showing off with solid profitability metrics, but battling slower than ideal revenue growth. Shifting gears to ASML Holding, we'll dive into the curious mix of a bullish options market and a mega-sized legal headache involving securities allegations. It's a tug-of-war between market optimism and courtroom drama. So buckle up as we unravel these tech tales and uncover what they might mean for your investments. Let's boost your tech-savvy game before entering the weekend. Oh, Apple, the gift that keeps on giving. Today, the tech giant made headlines with not one but two intriguing developments that have us all ears and wide-eyed with curiosity. First up, Apple is brewing something special for its AppleTV Plus streaming service. A cryptic tweet promising an announcement on January 4th through 5th has created quite the buzz. The tweet simply said, "Stay tuned," accompanied by an image that teasingly read, "See for yourself." So what's the scoop? Well, the rumor mill is churning with speculations that Apple might offer a free weekend preview of Apple TV Plus for non-subscribers. Imagine a whole weekend of binge-worthy content on the house. On top of that, whispers hint at the possibility of Apple unveiling an ad-supported version of its streaming platform, a move similar to industry bigwigs like Netflix and Disney. With its subscription plan inching up from $4.99 to $9.99 per month, launching a cheaper, ad-supported option could attract a broader audience, especially given its relatively niche library compared to competitors, a step Apple might need to stay in the streaming game. But why does this matter? With Apple TV Plus boasting top series like Ted Lasso and Severance, and a soon-to-be-released blockbuster movie lineup, the stakes are high. January's announcement could play a pivotal role as Apple continues investing in content and sports media rights, such as its Major League Soccer exclusivity. While smaller in scale, Apple TV Plus's layered strategy of theatrical releases followed by streaming could be the perfect recipe to boost both viewership and subscriptions, all while keeping award committees happy. Meanwhile, Apple's receiving a thorough industry assessment against its peers in the technology hardware, storage, and peripherals market. The powerhouse tech company is not just about glamorous product launches. It's about numbers. Apple's PE ratio falls slightly below the industry average, suggesting potential growth, while its revenue growth, albeit solid at 6.07%, trails behind peers sitting at 22.62%. Despite this, Apple flaunts robust profitability with its return on equity and EBITDA, leaving competitors in the dust, thanks to strategic equity maximization and efficient core operations. In a nutshell, Apple's performance metrics present a dichotomous picture. Though its valuation ratios signal overvaluation, the company's profitability storytelling, with high gross profit and commendable cash flow generation, conveys a mighty strong financial standing. And while Apple juggles a balanced debt-to-equity position among its top rivals, it faces the ticking challenge of revving up sales growth speed to maintain its industry sheen. Clearly, Apple is playing a complex yet enticing long game, stretching from its little silver-decorated screens to its dollar-dripping spreadsheets. Tomorrow's Apple revelations, therefore, are something we'll all be staying tuned for. ASML Holding, the titan of photolithography and semiconductor manufacturing, has found itself under the tech news spotlight today for a couple of fascinating but contrasting reasons, both of which swirl around the complex dance of markets and legal alleys. So grab your virtual popcorn and let's unravel these tales. First, let's tackle the curious case of the options market. Today, financial juggernauts made a bullish sweep on ASML Holding, dropping massive hints through some unusual, eyebrow-raising trades. When we say unusual, we're talking about 11 trades where the heavyweights showed varying levels of optimism and skepticism. 54% bullish, to be precise, while 36% held bearish positions. We're peeking into bets between $640 and $900 on the price range, and my friends, we're on a roller coaster to the sudden loops of the financial world. 8 hefty call positions totaled over $385,800, while the cautious among them scored 3 puts worth $341,834. Such movements suggest big players anticipate a potential rally in ASML stock prices as demand for advanced semiconductors remains steamy hot. ASML is the wizard behind photolithography processes, enabling crispy patterns on silicon wafers, allowing for more juiced-up transistors, which chip-dependent tech gods like Samsung, TSMC, and Intel can't get enough of. Now, before you sprain an ankle jumping to conclusions, let's twist over to our second storyline, the legal front. ASML's got a lawsuit knocking on its door thanks to Robbins, Geller, Rudman, and Dowd LLP, a snug legal powerhouse. We're in the middle of a securities class action that's inviting investors harmed between January and October 2024 to step forward as champions of the disgruntled league. ASML's misfortune dwells in allegations surrounding overly optimistic portrayals of their industry recovery, which turned out slower than a snail on a lazy day. They're accused of sugarcoating the gravity of issues faced in the semiconductor battleground and downplaying risks. Recent woes included disappointing quarterly bookings and a revised, not-so-rosy financial outlook, triggering a dip faster than a dunking biscuit in a cup of coffee. Now it's your turn, tech aficionados. What do you make of the bullish breath exuding from the options market on ASML's wing while it's beleaguered with legal shenanigans? Could this be a savvy contrarian play, or just optimism skating on thin ice? Do you see halos of promise amidst its ongoing legal symphony? Pour out your insights and daring forecasts in the comments below, and let's ignite a scintillating discussion. Your crystal balls, psychic chips, or thoughtful analysis are invited. All right, folks, let's dive a bit deeper into Apple's world. Considering today's news and my personal take, if I were sitting in the stock market trading booth, I'd lean towards holding Apple stock. Here's why. First up, Apple has those intriguing developments in the pipeline with AppleTV Plus, which could potentially bring a wave of new subscribers. The teaser for a big announcement has got me on the edge of my seat, and the rumored free preview weekend, along with a potential ad-supported version of the service, could spice things up quite a bit. If Apple pulls this off, it could broaden its audience reach and inject new energy into its streaming game, which is currently trailing behind giants like Netflix and Disney in library size. It's a chance for Apple TV Plus to shine, especially with big shows and blockbuster releases lined up. On the financial front, Apple's glossy profitability metrics act like a shiny armor amidst potential overvaluation concerns. Its superior return on equity and solid EBITDA, even with slower revenue growth rates, suggest a balanced financial battlefield. However, those valuation ratios sounding alarms mean Apple's shares aren't exactly at bargain basement prices, but its strong cash generation and strategic operations strategy tell a comforting story. But yes, there's always a but. Apple does need to crank up the revenue growth engine a bit to maintain its industry dazzle. This means staying alert for signs of revamped growth initiatives is crucial. So my final call here, hold that shiny apple in your portfolio for now, especially if you're a long-term investor. Apple's fundamentals are robust, and its strategic moves hint at sustained potential. Plus, you don't want to miss out on any strategic surprises in those upcoming announcements. Remember, this is just my take based on today's news. Always do your own research and dig deeper into your unique investment strategy before making any moves. Keep your financial goals, risk tolerance, and market conditions at the forefront. It's all part of playing a savvy investor's game. In today's tech story whirlwind, Apple is turning heads with intriguing moves on Apple TV Plus, hinting at a potential free preview weekend or an ad-supported version to boost its streaming journey. While everyone's buzzing about January's announcements, Apple's rock-solid financials and profitability metrics make it a savvy long-term hold for stock market enthusiasts, even as revenue growth poses a bit of a speed bump. Meanwhile, ASML Holding is both dancing with options market optimism and facing legal hurdles. The contrasting tale of bullish traders and litigation complexities paints a dynamic picture of investor confidence contending with industry challenges. Whether you're anticipating Apple's next big reveal or contemplating ASML's market maneuvers, today was all about surprises and strategies in the tech realm. And that's your tech dose for the day. If you enjoyed this lively dive into tech stocks, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to our channel for your daily tech feed straight to your screen, and share the tech love with your friends. We'll see you on Monday for another exciting round of tech news. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone.